We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Designated hitter, Andres Hernandez.
Andres Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Parra moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Tomas. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a striking base.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. And that's in there, base hit. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's J.D. Martinez. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And a ball 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Melky Cabrera is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Parra moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro ranging into shallow right. 1 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Left fielder,
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but He may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, he saw that changeup really.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. In now is Anthony Rendon, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And that misses for ball one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Lifted into center field. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. Here's Chris Owings now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-0 count. Here it is. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting eighth, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Grounder down the line at third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Here's the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Into the box now, Gerardo Parra, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
The shortstop,
Addison Russell started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And they will apply the tag between first. Digging in to try it again. Andres Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Andres Hernandez.
Now, oh boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Starlin Castro.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position is Manny Tomas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Softly hit out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air out to center field. Parra has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Riding in once again, Chris Owings. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Gregory Polanco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. That's by him for strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
third baseman.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, catcher Blake Swihart.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Russell's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Andres Hernandez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Parra, and that's the 3rd out. He reached on a single in his first try.
4th inning, designated hitter.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled back. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding into the box, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Russell.
And this is low, ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Tomas is up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Starlin
Leading off for
Castro.
Arizona.
He's in to get things
Second
going
baseman.
here in inning number 5.
Starlin Castro.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box,
J.D. Martinez.
into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Gregory
And a neck-high
Polanco.
fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. High pop-up. Corbin is there for it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ripped down the line. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Hitting out for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rizzo is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Number 10,
Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Owings is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Hit back up the middle. Owings has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Matt Holliday standing in now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Fielded by Owings. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Designated hitter, Andres Hernandez.
Hector Rondon will get the ball here. As he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Jake Lamb. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Reined in on to first, and this will remain a tie. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Adam Warren.
Fielder, Gerardo Parra. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
And a high strike to begin the at. Bat, it's 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Addison.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cabrera's there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the. Here's Yaz. Monty Tomas.
Third baseman number 24, Yasmani.
Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Rizzo is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Parra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Javier Baez.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Number 40.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That one's in there. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Third baseman number 7, Anthony Rendon.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-1. Here it is.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Bounce towards the mound, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Frozen on strike. Edwin and Encarnacion now.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat. hit sharply toward the right side. Polanco is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Jed Lowry.
Pinch hitting for Arizona.
One out, nobody on.
Jed Lowry.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in the speed.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Justin Wilson has been summoned here, and we'll try to.
Justin Wilson.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Hard hit ball to short. Russell has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch. Matt Holliday standing in now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Fernando Rodney.
Designated hitter, number 18.
Carlos Gonzalez is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and Rodney has himself a leadoff ground out to start the ninth. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. 1-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Lowry. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Addison Rustrell. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. Rodney gets the sign. The 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home. Ramon Carmona takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. And this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a flare out toward right center. Polanco coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Into the box now. Start.
Batter number 14, second baseman
Carl Edwards Jr. will come on in.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 6.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up.
Third baseman, Yasmani Tomas.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. Two doubles for him to this point in the game.
Baseman
Archie Bradley.
Javier Baez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And that misses ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Wilson Contreras stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
He throws him on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras becomes out number 2 this inning. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number
Edwin
10.
Encarnacion now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1-1.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Swihart is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Arizona. Shortstop, Jed Lowry.
First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Opposite field to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Hazelbaker, and he's
Center fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Mike Montgomery, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Mike.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Now playing center
On
field.
the ground, up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, and it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game. Jake Lamb standing in now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another.
The batter, number 14, second baseman
Koji Uehara, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Cubs, number 19.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard to short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Thomas Wood is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Fouled back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Tomas is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.